The man looked at the large hide in front of him. He carefully stroked it, then pulled a hair from the top. The next second, he turned to the king and said, "This is rat skin." Hearing this, the king disagreed. Another man took out a magnifying glass and studied the hide for a long time. After a moment of hesitation, he said, "This is ant skin." But once again, the king was disappointed. The princess, however, sighed in relief, because if they guessed it right, she'd have to marry him. Then a gentleman approached. The princess secretly hoped he'd get it right, but after examining it, the gentleman also guessed wrong. The princess was heartbroken. Just then, a wild man walked up. He sniffed the hide and said, "This is flea skin." The king never expected the wild man to get the answer right. It turned out, years ago, while the princess was playing music at the palace, a flea suddenly jumped out of the king's hand. Watching it hop around in his palm, the king was so amused, he lost all interest in his daughter's performance. Eager to study the flea, the king left the scene. He returned to his study and pricked his finger with a pen tip. Then carefully, he watched the flea suck blood from his finger. After the flea had its fill, the king placed it in a box, under the king's careful care. Just a few days later, the flea grew as big as a thumb.